We'll start recording. Alright, what's up, Katie? Let's do this VOD. I see you scrolling through your menus. A 10-minute comp game. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a stomp, I guess. Sniping people's profiles, nice. Alright, you're playing Zarya on Gardens, probably the worst Zarya map. It's okay, I'm not judging you or anything. Alright. Well, you saw Winston bubble right there, so you probably shouldn't have bubbled, because you didn't get a lot of energy. Let's see. That was a bit scary walking up right there. We'll see. Whenever you haven't seen the Mei wall, walking up to like actually get energy can end up getting you killed, because you're gonna end up just walling. Like when you were standing right there, she's gonna end up just walling right here, and you'll just end up dying. Yeah, there's her wall. Now you can play more aggressively. I think I would have waited to bubble the Winston there until he had actually walked up, because he was kind of just bouncing around, not really taking damage actively. I think he was just looking for whatever. So I would have just held bubble till like I actually saw him walk in, rather than just like walking around or jump in. This is good. Focus the Discord target. The miss bubble, unlucky. There you go. Oh. I think when you're strafing right here, rather than trying to strafe, I think what's right here. So you're getting energy, you used your bubble. Rather than strafing to the left like what you did, you want to strafe to the right, because it kind of throws him off, because he's assuming like you're in this duel, you're probably going to be walking that way. So you did do a little bit of a strafe to it, like the right there, and then you move back to the left, where like you got to assume this person is going to be like aiming in one way. They aren't going to be matching your strafe, probably, at least at this rank. He's reloading, so you should be walking out while he's reloading. That was good. Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, I would have been chasing the diva there rather than waiting for her to like remech.
Soldier low, soldier low, soldier low, soldier actually low.
Okay, not so bad. Once you actually get 100 energy and you have control of the point, it actually is pretty easy to maintain it.
It's our point, it don't matter. Get diva first, get diva to max.
Nice focus, hit the mercy.
I got 2 boobs.
I'm not super in tuned with Zarya mechanics, but I assume you should probably be trying to right click more in your 1v1s, especially whenever someone's coming out of ice block. You can hit them with the right click immediately, and it's more burst damage than the small ticks of your primary fire.
Winston, don't die. Come back, dude. Told you, dude. We're not gonna chase you over there, bro.
That was unlucky. You maybe could have walked up and bubbled him, but he was pretty far up.
Yeah, far right now. Free. Careful.
You should be right clicking and punching the mech. As Diva's demeching, you can hit her with AoE damage, so you were able to actually right click the mech there while it blew up, and then also you can land a punch on it if you walk up close enough, and you'll get all that burst damage before she's actually officially out of the mech. It does like a little death animation where she pops out and it makes a sound, so you get that timing down. You can just like have her at half HP before she's even like shown out of the mech.
Can you do it now? They're on the bridge. You can get the mercy on it.
Nice grab. Ooh, that was spooky. Yeah, I'd be standing right around here, guarding, because you can have like a bit of a line of sight. So let's see if you walk back there.
Bridge, bridge, hog, bridge, hog. Bridge, hog.
Yeah, you probably want to be focusing Lucio here, just because he was low. He'll keep the sustain up for their team. That was a nice bubble. Because this D.Va's going to lose her mech regardless in this long fight. And she might even have that where she can just remech. So it probably wouldn't matter to focus the Lucio there, especially when he was like really low and you had like a decent amount of energy. But I was going to say, standing over here, right when they're starting to stagger in, because you can see them, like the pharmacy, as they were coming into the window, you were able to like tag them. And then also if anyone comes bridge, you're able to actually shoot at them, so. Oh, you don't even get control center.
Get on point, to the right, to the right.
Alright, this looks good so far. So you just did it right there. I don't know if you knowingly did it, but you just did that to the D.Va where you hit her with the right click as she was popping out of mech. And you put her at half HP with like just how charged your right clicks are.
Let's grab it. Damn, you're fucking charged up right now, dude.
Oh, that's spooky. There's nice focusing Discord. You can play back a little bit further here and actually just hit right clicks and not have to worry as much. Especially when you're low and you don't have as much healing with the Zen Lucio. This seems like an older video because Mercy isn't being played. Can just say that. I imagine you could be standing right here. I don't know the angle of it, but I imagine it's somewhere where you can stand like right in this area right here and be launching right clicks over here and hit their spawn. Rather than this like this hallway is like a really awkward angle for you because you can't really get it much further. You'd have to walk up into here so you just don't have the lip to block your shots. Otherwise, yeah, you have to be standing right here to actually hit right clicks into their spawn.
That bear is dying. That Mercy has red, by the way.
Experience tranquility. Into the iris.
This they seem pretty tilted and are just staggering in, so not much even to say here. Not a lot of decision making to actually happen. Kind of just shooting people as they're staggering in. And May's walling them in spawn.
Easy, dude.
Okay, well that was pretty easy, but
We weren't even fucking talking.
even then there was some simple things to work on there, like being in the right position when they're actually walking in on first, or in the first map on gardens. doing the correct combos to baby divas, focusing the Lucio first so he isn't able to stay on the point and stall for as long as he did. What else? Yeah, it's just what I'm thinking off the side of my head, but the game wasn't too difficult. Also, the Mei wall. Won't play against Mei much, I guess, so that doesn't really apply, but maybe practicing like the right click spots like a little bit more, because especially if you do ever plan on playing it again on Market, I couldn't think of the name, but Market, seeing if you can get like a right click spot standing on court side, like on the little statue or next to statue, seeing if you can get right clicks into spawn would be like a pretty big deal. Because once you have energy, it's super awkward to actually hit right clicks. So if you can like find a spot, like either in another video or like practice it yourself, I imagine there's like a good amount of like alt charge you can get from just like shooting like 4 up there and then having them land on the people walking out of spawn. But besides that, yeah.